everyone, Artho here. It is really nice outside today. This video is about introverts because I know a lot of people don't really know what an extrovert or an introvert is. And an introvert, which is me, is someone that we're not scared of people and we're not shy. And people think introverts are shy. We are not. We're very, very selective though. We don't like groups of people. We lean more towards one-to-ones with people. And people, if there's more than one person or, outside of where we live, then they can get a little draining. Like, we get drained by too many people and too much socializing. Like, if we're just with like our partner and our kids, that's fine, but if it's any more than that, it's just too much. One thing about us is we pick up on more than what someone is saying. So if there's more than one person there, we are picking up on way too much at once. Like, imagine being in a group of people and picking up all these different people's energies all at once, and also trying to socialize and listen at the same time. That's not gonna happen. We are different to extroverts. We pick up the energies as well. And I think this is why extroverts need to socialize more and have more people around them, because they don't pick up these energies. So in a way, I would say that introverts are more intuitive than extroverts. Only because we pick up all the energies and the extroverts picks up all of what people are saying. So we're reading the energies as well as what they're saying, and the extrovert is picking up just what they're saying, so their focus is mainly on the socializing. We are listening to not just what they say, but what they do and what they don't say. So this is why we get more drained with people. And it's not because the people are draining, it's because of their energies. If like we're around like really negative individuals that have a negative mindset, and I do apologise for someone speaking in the background, there's someone at a van and they just won't shut up and they've got a loud gob. Okay. And I've lost what I'm saying. Do you see what I mean? We pick up a lot. Like, some of us are psychic, obviously, and some of us are not. But this is why we get drained. It's not because of what they say. It's not because of how many people there are. It's because of all of the energies we are bringing in at once. And we don't do it on purpose. It just happens. We just observe it. And it sinks in so that we know who we're dealing with. So that's one part of being an introvert. Also, introverts prefer to be at home, where they get to be in their own energy, not out in the world where there's so many energies all at once, all the time, every second. We prefer our own energy. We prefer to stay at home more often than go out. And again, it's not because we don't like people, it's not because we're scared of people, it's not because we're shy, it's because we pick up way too many energies when we are out. And it's really hard to not get drained from that. Like, we would literally have to have loads of coffee, loads of energy drinks, loads of vitamins, just everything, just to manage like a few days with more than one person that we're not used to. Like, the people that we live with, we're used to their energies. We know them. And also, this is a good thing that you should know about introverts. No one will know you like an introvert. Introverts might look like they're not listening, but they know you more than anyone does. No matter how much you speak or have told things, we know you. We know things about you that you don't even know. And yeah, we're very, very different, and some people will class introverts as weird when they aren't one. Extroverts is like the opposite. Extroverts don't pick up energies. Extroverts pick up on what they hear and see, and that is it. Also, you've got another thing. Introverts have a bigger world on the inside. Extroverts have a bigger world on the outside. So what you can't see doesn't mean it's not there. Okay. Like, extroverts think, wow, this introvert's really boring. There's nothing really going on. There's nothing there. And they are so wrong. There is more going on in an introvert than there is in an extrovert. With an extrovert, what you see is what you get, and that is it. With an introvert, what you see is not all that you get, and there is way, way, way much more in there than you know. We're also very calculating in a good way. We choose what we say and what we don't. We choose what we show and what we don't. We are very, very selective with who we spend our time with. And yes, like everyone, there's a plane going over. And I've lost my point. Like everyone, we started out like a normal kid that just wanted to know about all these things and was in wonderment and just wanted to meet people and see people and stuff like that. But we found it a little bit more uncomfortable meeting new people than extroverts did. Okay? And I wouldn't be surprised if all the introverts were the ones that got picked on in school, because of how we look. Like, to other people, to extroverts, we look very different. We look like there's nothing really going on in there, and obviously as a kid you're not going to know or understand any of that, but we are going to know and understand that. But yeah, we're the types that either like to read or watch films, play games, do things that are really introverted, do things that we don't have to do with someone else. Extroverts are more, let's go out to this place, let's go out to that place, let's do this whilst with a group of people, you get the difference. But also, I think that extroverts and introverts do get along sometimes. I think it's just the misunderstanding that seems to put a barrier right in the middle. Because obviously extroverts don't understand introverts, and introverts do understand extroverts, so they're practically talking on deaf ears. But yeah, it's one of them kind of confusing things for a lot of people. It's not confusing to an introvert. We understand. We know. And we know that you know. And we know what you don't know. And just stuff like that. Extroverts just learn a lot different. I'm not saying that introverts are smarter, although they tend to be. I'm saying that introverts know different things to extroverts. Like, there will be things that extroverts know that we don't, but it won't be anything to do with energies. It won't be anything to do with people, because they don't understand people. They don't even understand themselves. Okay. But they understand other things, like how to be extroverted, how to be social, how to be bold, all that stuff. And we know more about what's on the inside of every individual on the planet. Okay. And obviously, if we're psychic as well, like me, then we're going to know a lot more than that. And I'm not saying being psychic is easier, because it really isn't. We have to get through a lot of barriers first. And we also have to learn about our abilities, and we also have to practice, and we also have to test it out. And it takes a long time to believe in our own abilities. And it took me a long time as well. But that is the best way I can explain what an introvert is. And don't underestimate them. There is way more than you know about that person. Don't judge. Do not judge. And don't assume that a quiet introvert is weak, because I can assure you that they are the complete opposite. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and toodaloo mofos.